Hey everybody, Samuel Fix here, back again with another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Sh Figuarts Piccolo. Before we take a look at the figure, we're going to look at the packaging. Basic packaging with Piccolo in the front. You got a product image right here. On the side we get a few more pictures. Here's the back. Nothing on the side, but yeah, let's just open this guy up and take a closer look. And so for accessories, Piccolo comes with a lot right here. So first, let's take a few close look at his heads right here. So the first one I want to look at is kind of the stern head that he comes with right here. And I like it, you know, nothing too much going on. It's green all throughout. The eyes look pretty good right here. I'm not a big fan of like the pink that they use right here on the lips. Looks kind of weird, but you know, I can get over that pretty fast. Not too much big of a deal. I don't know if you can tell, but this like very like subtle shading going throughout, like a light green. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. And then we also have one of his angry heads right here whenever he's like powering up and stuff. And I really like this one because he has like veins, you know, sculpted in through the head, which looks pretty nice. And again, has subtle shading, looking pretty cool. And the paint came out very clean on this dude. Very nice. The next one we have is kind of almost the same thing. He has a vein sculpted out on this one as well. Looking pretty cool. And this one almost like where he's like looking, charging up his special beam cannon right here. But yeah, I do like that face. And then this one right here, it's another screaming face, but this is for his turban. So when you open the figure, it comes with this head on, and so you kind of just take this off right here, which actually is a little hard. All right, so yeah, that takes a little bit of work to get that off, but whenever you get that off right here, you just put it back on right there. Looking pretty cool. But yeah, I do like how you can just, you know, interchange these parts. Next, he comes with 3 pairs of hands and then an extra hand right here. So the extra hand is just like, you know, 2 fingers right here when he's charging up his special beam cannon. Looking pretty sweet right here. Nothing too much going on. And he also has kind of these open grasp hands. I do like how the nails are painted also, looking pretty clean. Yep. And then we also have kind of like this open palm. So whenever he's shooting his blast and whatnot, looking pretty good. Again, I like how the nails are painted. And you also get 2 fists right here. Not too much going on with these fists, but again, looking pretty cool. Basic hands. And then I do like, this is one of my favorite accessories. It comes with this little arms crossing type of thing. I don't really know what to call it, but I will show you guys how to put this on. It is a little tricky, at least for me, but I do like it. I like how they included this. I do like the sculpted lines all throughout, and the paint came out pretty clean on these. Pretty nice. And then it also comes with this little effect thing, I want to call it. Basically, this is for whenever he gets his arm chopped off, you know, and he can always regrow it back. But I do like how they added like his blood here and stuff. But yeah, and I'll show you guys how to put this on too. Pretty easy. But yeah, he comes with a bunch of accessories, and I'm not even done with them, honestly. But I'm gonna just show you guys how to swap out all these parts real quick. All right, and I'm gonna show you guys how to swap out the arms so you can use the little crossed armed accessory right here. So to do that, you kind of just want to snap off these arm pieces, which they come off pretty easily. Yep, just get them right off. And then this kind of the tricky part is kind of just putting them on in general. For me, it's a little bit more difficult. Don't know why, but you kind of want to get them in place. And then you just snap on right here, but you want to be careful because the parts like to shift. So yeah, you gotta kind of finagle it on there. But yeah, you got that on. And then I like to use the butterfly joint to kind of bring these all the way out, just so it'll be easier to put these on. But yeah, there you go. And then you kind of just work around it, pose it how you want. And then you got Piccolo right here crossing his arms. And whenever you get the figure out of the packaging, he has this little thing right here, which is like kind of the upper part of his cape, and he has a separate piece right here for his cape. And I do like how they look, but I don't like, you know, plastic capes in general. I usually like to get wired ones, so I'm definitely gonna replace it. But I do like how there's like subtle shading on them, but on both of them you can kind of see like there's like black shading on them. And the cape is kind of articulated. I'm not big, like I said, I'm not a big fan of the cape. Oops, there he goes. But yeah, I am gonna look to replace this just to get a wired one. But yeah, let me show you guys how to put these things on real quick. All right, to put this on, first thing first, you want to just pop off the head right here, and you're gonna put the upper part for the cape on right here, and on the back there's like a little open section right here, and you just want to get this cape, and there's gonna be a peg at the top, and I like to just put it straight just so it makes it a little bit easier. And then you're gonna want to peg it in to the top hole right there, not these two green ones, but the top right here, and it just kind of pours in, and there you go. And then to complete it, you just grab the turban head sculpt, and boom, there's your Piccolo with his little cape and turban on. And then whenever you're not using like the cape and turban and stuff, you give you like a little purple piece right here that you can just stick on the back right here, so you're not like seeing all these pegs and whatnot, and it fits in pretty good right there. You kind of just, you know, looks like it's not even there. But yeah, I do like how they included that, and it's pretty good use of like interchanging parts and whatnot. And they also give you these two little things right here to kind of use for like little stand ports right here. They just kind of pegging at these two bottom pieces right here. One goes there, and it sits kind of low, so whenever you do use the cape, let me put this on real quick. But whenever you do use it, it goes all the way down, but you can still utilize that port, so you can use it for a flight stand. And this one sits higher up. Don't know what the purpose of this one is, to be honest, but whenever you do use it, the cape kind of just sits up a little more, so it kind of just stands up, so it looks like it's kind of floating, or, you know, drifting in the wind. But yeah, that is all this dude comes with. He comes with a lot, but let's take a closer look at the figure itself, Piccolo. And with already going through the head sculpt, we're going to take a closer look at the figure all throughout. And the paint on this came out pretty clean. Actually, I don't know if I showed you this. I'm showing the accessories, but on this head sculpt right here, there's like a little bit of paint chipping on the chin. I don't know if you guys can see it. You probably can see it a little bothersome, but there's nothing really I can do about it. So just gotta move on from that. And I do like how vibrant the pink is right here. Pretty accurate to the show, you know, it's very color accurate to the show, might I say. But I do like the sculpted lines on the arms, giving it some detail. Pretty cool. And I do love how these figures are very accurate to the show. And I do like kind of like the sculpted wrinkles for the gi and stuff. Pretty cool. And the feet right here, you got some detail in them. And I do like how they have kind of like some of his skin showing at the bottom. Right here, giving it that extra detail, because they could have just, you know, made it go purple all throughout, but they, you know, tried a little bit hard there, giving it more detail, which I do appreciate. But yeah, this is a very nice figure. And I think there is subtle shading on the back, not too much, but there's kind of like a little bit of black, like a tiny bit. And I do like how for the joints, they kind of covered it up with some sculpted details, which I really do appreciate. And they also kind of did that in here, not too much actually, now that I see it. But, you know, I still like how they kind of made like those knee parts right here a little longer, so whenever you do close it, you know, there's no like gappage or anything, which I do appreciate. But yeah, very cool. So yeah, after this, we're gonna take a look at some like few size comparisons and see how this guy stacks up. This guy has some pretty good articulation also, so let's take a closer look at that. So he does have two joints in the upper head right here, so without moving like the neck joint or anything, his head moves about that far up, and then whenever you do include the neck joint, it moves a little bit farther up right here, which is pretty good. And then utilizing both the neck joint and the head, he can look down about that much, which is pretty cool, which is probably how I got the freaking paint chipping on the chin, but you know, let's not even think about that. And then he also pivots right here using the neck joint. He does pivot right there, which is pretty cool. And then he has a butterfly joint that kind of goes out about this much, which I think is pretty crazy if you ask me. And then it doesn't go out that much, but his shoulder does move up, moves down, rotates all the way around. He has an upper bicep swivel. He has double jointed elbows, and wrists move up and back, and they do rotate. And he also has a kind of like a rolling the dice motion right here. And yeah, and so he does have kind of a few joints in the mid torso, so he can rotate right here, not all the way around. Actually, I haven't tried that. Actually, yeah, he does rotate all the way around. And he does have a separate joint right here, right above the sash, that does rotate also. And then he does have like this little joint right here, and like that kind of moves back and forth. That kind of helps him out right there. And this also, you know, moves back and forth pretty good. And same thing, I don't think the kind of like above the sash does that, not really, but like I said, right here helps him move back and forth. And his legs spread about this much, which is pretty good. And then his legs move about this far up right here, and they also move about this far back, which is pretty crazy. And he does have upper thigh swivel. He has double jointed knees that go in about that much. He does have a ankle that swivels and moves down, up, ankle pivot, and then he does have toe articulation. That's all I have for you guys today. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Also comment down below. Also, my Instagram is going to be down in the description, so if you could please check that out, give it a follow, give it some likes, I'd appreciate it. And yeah, so I hope you guys have a good one. I shall see you guys on the next video. Bye.